everyone. So today's video I am going to be telling you guys a story. My camera stopped recording, but basically this is a hair mishap story time. And when I was younger, I was like a punk. I don't know, I kind of had a punk style and I wanted my hair to be pink and I wanted a black layer underneath my hair. I did just recently get my hair cut, so this kind of brought memories of this story. And also I wanted to say that I know that your hair is just hair. Hair grows back, but at the time it was a pretty big deal, and I feel like all of us women kind of have our hair as like a confidence thing. My cousin told me, I can do it for you. If you go buy the hair dye, I will stay here and I will fix your hair. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I went out and I bought the hair dye. My cousin got this idea. She's like, not only am I going to put the black layer underneath your hair, but I'm going to put some black streaks throughout it underneath the pink streaks as well. And she said, maybe we'll even do your bangs pink and then put some black underneath your bangs too. So I'm like, okay, that sounds cool. And so she dyed my hair. She did an amazing job. Like, I think that she made my hair look awesome, and I will insert a picture right here for you guys to see. I loved my hair for such a long time. Eventually, it starts to, grow out because your hair's getting longer and, you have to touch it up and this and that. And my cousin lives like 4 hours away from me, or she did. And so I couldn't get to her all the time to have her do my hair. What am I going to do now that she's gone? Like, how am I going to fix this hair now? We put black underneath the pink streaks as well, which I'm not complaining. It did look pretty cool. I loved it. But being someone who doesn't really know how to work with hair, I didn't know how to get it back to its original state. I believe it was after the hair had started growing back out, like my roots were coming in and everything. I was like, what do I do with my hair now? And I believe I tried to put like the pink back in, and it just did not look like it did the first time. And so I decided that I was just going to be bold and dye my entire head jet black. Now, I am someone who is a natural blonde. I've had blonde hair my entire life. When I was born, I had, it was like a beach blonde colored hair. And as I got older, it started getting like to be this dirty blondish, brownish color. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So my hair was always light. And whenever you dye your hair pitch black from having blonde hair, it is the hardest thing in the world to get out. I'm not saying that it's impossible to get out, but it's hard to get out of your hair. I didn't know that, and I just dyed my entire head black. I thought, I'll like it and I'll keep it this way for a long time. And to be honest, I've always been kind of pale, and a lot of people point that out to me. They're
Melanie, you're so white, you need to get a tan.
I am aware that I am white. I am aware that I am pale, but I don't think that I need to get a tan. I actually really like my pale skin. I think that it can be very beautiful in an odd way, like porcelain or something. I liked it, but the black being on top of the pale, like, it just made me look dead pretty much, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of into that look, but because I am more of a Melanie, it just didn't look right because my eyebrows are blonde, my hair was black, and it just did not go well together. Like, you could just tell it was unnatural. And so eventually, I missed my natural hair color, and I'm like, I have to do something to get this black out of my hair. I want my natural hair color back. You could tell, like, it was starting to grow out, and like where my hair's naturally blonde, it kind of looked like my hair was almost gray, or like I was going bald or something, but it was just my hair where it was so light on top of the black. And they had this like little bleaching kit there, and I'm like, okay, we'll try this out. I'll just buy this bleaching kit. I bought one bottle of bleach for my hair, and my hair was like medium length, the same length that it is now, maybe just a hair bit longer. And I bought one bottle of this bleaching stuff. I'm someone who has never bleached hair. I don't know anything about fixing hair in that way. My mom doesn't either. And I'm like, okay, Mom, you're gonna help me bleach my hair. I didn't think anything bad of it. I was just hoping for the best. Guys, it was pretty bad. So we had like a medium size amount of the bleach mixed up into this little bowl. And my mom's like, are you ready for this? I'm like, yes. And she's like, how long should I leave it on for? I'm like, I don't know, look on the back of the box. So she looked on the back of the box and she started putting it in my hair. Well, she got to the little part, and for one thing, no offense to my mom, she's kind of like me, she doesn't really know much about like bleaching hair or anything like that, which I don't hold against her. I should have went to like an actual hairstylist to get my hair fixed, put it all in my hair, but we didn't know that certain like darker parts would need a little bit more time on, and the top half of my head I think was on there for almost like an hour, and then the rest of my head she had just put in. So like by the time she got to the bottom part of my hair, this top up here was pretty much done. And this part had not even, you know, gone anywhere with the bleach. So she's like, okay, you ready? And I'm like, yeah, take it off. Like, I was starting to panic. As soon as I seen that we were running out of bleach and I did not have any money at the time to get any more. I didn't have any way at the time of getting any more because I believe it was late and the mall was closed. I was flipping out. Dude, I was flipping out. I'm like, oh my god. Like, I was starting to panic because I seen that the bleach was just running low, and the aluminum foil off my head. And she's just like, and I'm like, what? Why did you make that look? Why are you doing that? And she's like, you're gonna cry. And I was like, oh my god, what? So I went into the bathroom. I looked in the mirror. The top part of my head was like a yellowish white, like all up here was like a yellowish white. It was more yellow than white, but it was like yellowish white. There was like brown and then like the black, and then there was like some coppery tone in there. Like, it was just, my head was pretty much a rainbow. Just all kinds of different colors. I locked myself in the bathroom and I cried. And that's the reason why I said, like, I know it's just hair, and yes, over time it can go back to normal. You know, at the time, it was a big deal. That was my hair, and I believe that I put it up until like this cap thing, and I literally slept all night with that on my head. So the next day, I believe we were going to like a movie or something. I woke up, and my mom said, we'll go buy you a box of hair dye and we'll just do that for right now, a quick fix, and then later on we'll get your hair fixed. So my hair was damaged. Like, it was a big time damaged. Before I dyed my hair black, it was like so thick, and after all of the hair dye and the bleaching and everything else, it got really, really thin. But she dyed my hair, and like you could tell, it was still like a rainbow, like it was different colors, but it was fine. So when we went out and everything, I was just feeling so insecure on this day. Like, I feel bad for my 16-year-old self. But eventually we decided to go to my other cousin and have her try and fix my hair. And she also did a very good job. She cut my hair exactly how I wanted. And, you know, she gave me highlights, and she said, just keep coming back and we'll keep cutting the black out of your hair. You know, she bleached it. She knew what she was doing. She gave me this one type of shampoo that is supposed to, you know, fix damaged hair. And it worked wonders. Several years later, here I am. And my hair is finally back to its natural color. It's a lot thinner than it used to be. I don't think it'll ever go back to that thickness that I had. I'm very thankful for my hair and the way that it looks now. And actually, who cut my hair was the woman who, the time after I had ruined it pretty much. And I think she does an amazing job, and I'm definitely gonna see her from here on out if I ever want to do anything else with my hair. Yeah, it was a hair nightmare pretty much. But, you know, at the time I thought it was a really big deal, and, you know, I thought my hair was gone forever. It was bad. But now I kind of just laugh about it, and I'm like, haha, like, that was me back then, like, trying to do my hair in a cool way, and I ended up screwing it up. And so just let this be a lesson to you guys. If you do not know how to do hair, don't try to do it yourself. Go to a professional. Go to someone that you maybe know of, because salons I know can sometimes mess your hair up too. But go somewhere or something that you've heard of before, that you've heard good stuff about. Look reviews online if you can. Just don't try to do it yourself if you don't know what you're doing, you know. There was my little hair mishap story. yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a big old thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already and become a morbid maniac. And feel free to leave me a comment if you've ever had a hair mishap situation, and what happened, and what do you think of mine. And you can laugh, I don't care. I'm over it now. My hair's fine the way it is. But I will see you guys in my next video.